Crypto, I have an idea.
And you think I'm surprised by that?
As a matter of fact, I do. Nevertheless, now that you've mastered the zombie gun, I think we can sabotage Clucken's meat supply.
I'm with you, Pox. We put zombies in Clucken's meat supply. But how?
There's a truck en route, headed for Clucken's processing plant. What say you zap some locals with a zombie gun and PK them into the truck? Pack the truck full of zombie goodness?
Devious as usual, Pox. I like it.
Arm yourself with a zombie gun and shoot a nearby human.
And then PK the Earth Monkey and toss him in the truck. I know.
Right, and destroy the invader!
Great! Now that you've got the hang of it, go make some more zombies.
I can see my village from here!
Yes, zombies in the truck, but that's not enough. More zombies!
Get to the oppressor! Hey, smarty pants!
Nuclear power!
One more zombie added to the manifest. I'm getting the feeling you see a truck half full of zombies, and yet I see a truck half empty. Either way, we need it all the way full of zombies. You added left plenty of room. Well, the truck's not going to fill itself with zombies. You'll just have to keep trying. Progress, Crypto. The truck is getting filled. But we need it full, as in full. Not You did it! But then I gave you the tools and the plan. All you had to do was point and shoot.
Yeah, that's all I had to do.
While you've been fooling around in this malarial steam bath, I've hatched a brilliant plan for dealing with your ex-girlfriend's hired goon.
It doesn't involve a needless, complex mechanical trap, 2 park rangers, and a pack of wild mongoose, does it?
No, I learned my lesson in Madagascar. Oh, I doubt I'll ever be able to look a mongoose in the eye again. My plan is simplicity itself. I've set up a phony assassination job to lure him here, after which the two of you fight to the death.
Gee, Pox, that's some plan you got there. No offense, but it's really not your best work.
Well, Barnaby Jones was on, and until these primates invent the VCR, my hands are tied. I'm sure you'll do fine. Fairly sure. Now head down to the dock by the river and await further instructions. We need to make this look real, so I want you to body snatch the target I've marked for you and head over to Big Willy's. Try to make it look authentic.
trust no one. Looking out.
Excellent! Here he comes! Commence with the fighting!
I've been some sort of alien bomb and skulk around. Eyes open, y'all.
End of the line, chump.
Crypto, wait!
Thought you might phone in on this one, Nats. Say goodbye to your hired goon.
My hired goon? Crypto, you are as dense and stubborn as I remember. Blastomycosis isn't a hired assassin. He's our son. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Our son? What are you, crazy? That's impossible.
I'm no son of yours, you alien deadbeat!
Blasto, shush! It would have been impossible, but then you tampered with my DNA in the cloning chamber. I tried to tell you when he asked for your things. I thought he was reaching out to you. I gave him the ion detonator and jetpack I took from you. I had no idea he was so angry with you. Please, Crypto, don't hurt him.
So, this is a little awkward. Hey, kiddo, no hard feelings, okay? Wow, you really got your mom's hair, don't you?
Does this mean you're letting me go?
You're my own genetically modified flesh and blood. I feel pretty bad about offing you.
You won't regret this for as long as you live. Dad, goodbye.
Goodbye, Crypto, and thank you. I won't be calling you again.
Well, Pox, what do you know about that? I'm a dad.
Before you start picking out a planet's best dad mug, you may want to look at your feet.
Look at my feet. That son of a...
Pointy under here.
I've almost gathered all the data I need for my report. There are a few more issues we need to clear up. This large William of yours?
We call him Big Willy.
How droll. I'll need to check you out to see how you handle your... Well, wait, that just sounds wrong.
See, Pox, some people can filter these things before they say them.
Enough of this tomfoolery! Toxoplasma gondii! Are you seriously considering this insane scheme to discredit us and steal our lucrative DNA harvesting franchise?
Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Do you need a partner?
Pox!
He's an evil genius! What's not to love?
I appreciate your candor, Pox, but I'm afraid I couldn't take on a partner who wasn't my intellectual equal.
Intellectual equal? Preposterous! While you were a wriggling bundle of undifferentiated cytoplasm, I was looting civilizations! Civilizations! Insolent whelp!
Look, guys, I hate to get in the way of a big words fight, but I'd rather take this test than listen to the rest of your crap.
You haven't heard the last of this, Gondii.
This test couldn't be simpler. Take your Willy from beacon to beacon and return before time runs out. Oh dear, how careless of me. It appears I haven't factored in any time for recharging.
You know, you remind me of that guy in that video game. The one who was really nasty to the hero, but eventually got what was coming to him. That was a great game.
You realize those are just fairy tales they tell to the losers? Ready, set, go!
Pull back your business. Might be some sort of alien bomb and skulk around. Eyes open, y'all.
You know, for an evil genius, you're not very good at rigging these tests.
Laugh while you can, clone boy. I'm not finished with you yet.
You forgot to say past.
Past.
Oh, Crypto, what a beautiful day! The flora is blooming. The small flying fauna are making their incessant but not altogether offensive chirpings.
I'm not sure I trust Happy Pox. You know, offering to partner up with the enemy and all that.
Bah, that! Just a ploy to get him to lower his guard. You might change your mind after you hear my news.
The suspense is killing me.
It seems several of the outlying invasion sites have been reporting run-ins with the con man passing himself off as an Imperial emissary. A phony efficiency expert, to be precise.
So you're telling me...
It's open season. And here he comes now.
There you are, Crypto. I have one last test for you to fail.
Yeah, about that. Not really feeling in the groove right now. I think I'm gonna have to take a pass.
I can assure you, Emperor Meningitis will take this slight quite seriously. However, if you and Pox were to leave Earth, I could allow you a reasonable head start.
That's a generous offer, Gandhi, old chum. But Pox and I had a different idea we wanted to bounce off you. We were thinking that we could give you 4 minutes to try to escape from a fully armed Furon invader. If you live, you can take your phony efficiency expert scheme and leave our little paradise alive. If not, well, ready,
This is an outrage, I tell you!
set,
I'll have you deleted from the clone banks for this!
go.
Yikes!
You'll have to let me know how the whole failure thing is working for you, Gandhi.
Perhaps we could sit down and reevaluate the situation in an atmosphere of trust and mutual respect.
You'd probably have more success if you dodged more of my shots. You seem to be pretty efficient at taking damage.
I'd like to know one of you really exciting ideas that involve not killing me.
I suppose we'll have to keep an eye out for his clone.
Oh, I wouldn't be too concerned about that. I alerted the Imperial Guard as soon as I discovered his treachery. They will have routed his final clone to a nice, cozy cell somewhere on the cold outer prison moon of Gorta.
Couldn't have happened to a bigger pain in the butt.
You want to say it, or should I?
Failed!